Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hanks coming at you here. It's midday money on a Saturday, a little bit before midday, but apparently I had a birthday party. Got to go to a little later today. So I got a couple things I have to do before that. Like I got to shave up. Got to get nice and fresh. Any hoot. Listen, there you go. Detroit Lenny, thank you. Like, subscribe, Winning Free Picks YouTube, Sean Higgs YouTube. Subscribe to them both. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe or like a channel. If you prefer premium kind of stuff, we got premium YouTube on Sean Higgs. We got premium picks on Winning Free Picks. We have that. We got a banner for that too as well. Look at this. Winning Free Picks. There you go. That's the webpage I'm on. That's where I do, well, it's one of hundreds of places I am. But promo code midday there gets 20% off me or anybody else if you're interested in premiums. Otherwise, again, hit the like button, you lazy bastards. I mean, what the freak? Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs going to be my follow. Episode 816 today, the Midday Money Show on the Believe Network, podcast forum, iHeartRadio, Apple, Google, iPlay, Amazon, wherever podcasts, tune in, Stitch. I don't even know. There's so many. But type in Midday Money, you get this, and look headlines. All right, let's do a recap from yesterday. 2-2 in our player props. Jimenez and Naylor, 215 and 135 ribbies. Thank you, plus 150. 1-2 free picks. Cleveland run line loser. Atlanta Brave under. Are you kidding me? The fireworks are on display there. Padres run line never in doubt, plus 180. We lose $20. We got work to do. Not a lot. There's work to do because I want to be plus money, but we are 120 and 129. We're down 105 here for the video. Premium plays yesterday. What did I go? 3-1. Not bad on the premiums. I'm still number 2, 3, or 4 on a bunch of sites that I'm on. Over 2 dimes winning in our pockets. Average odds are now at plus 104. Yesterday we had the Pirates as a little fave, minus 120. Red Sox plus 125. Reds loser minus 107. Dodgers run line plus 115. We'll take it. We'll take it. Again, 220 and 207 plus 2,100 on Winning Free Picks. Not bad. So, having a nice season. But let's get some free pick video winners for us today. We're back on Boston. We'll be here all weekend. Said that yesterday. Big poll question on the Sean Higgs channel. I'm sure. I'm not going to say his name. Who am I kidding? I'll mention Mr. Numbers because he's absolutely just found out that Boone is a crappy coach. Took him a couple years, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm guessing the way he behaves with the Yankees and the Knicks and stuff like that, he's probably just got a phone. He's new. It happens, Mr. Numbers. It happens. You just turn on the TV. You see Boone's terrible. Should never been hired in the first place. Red Sox plus 150. I got a worse number yesterday at this. I don't care though because Cole, whatever the case may be, he does not pitch well against the Red Sox. One guy in particular, we got him down here. Devers, we'll talk about him in a second. Yeah, get out the brooms. They're getting swept here again. Stros plus 120, 100 on, been pitching well. Can't believe this line went up. I like Joe Ryan, but the Stros are just playing really, really good baseball right now. The Natties, McGore, St. Louis can't hit lefties. One of the worst lefty hitting teams. I'll take the Nats as a favorite. I know. Normally it's a run line play here. I'm treading a little lightly here in July. We have the All-Star break coming up. We have teams fading. We got the haves and have-nots. July could be tough. Sometimes I hit this kind of bad streak in June. It takes me a while to adjust. Think it's just a bad week. I'm happy I'm up money. I'm just gonna grind away here and not try to get too fancy. Props 127 and 181 plus 34.70. Again, winning day. I say 2-2 plus money. That's why the OF page is plus Dollar Daddy. It's really not. I don't have an OnlyFans plus Dollar Daddy. Although it would be fabulous. I know you people probably join that. Just have feed picks and I'd maybe take nail polish and write out a team on my nails or something. That'd be great. Devers, Ruby plus 125. Home run plus 245. First home run. Now, this is the key here. 6-1. Are you kidding me? If I'm Cole, I want to drill this guy in his first at bat, right? I mean, he's got 7 homers and 36 at bats. I almost wasn't going to use the home run prop. I'm like, you know what? I'll take a Ruby prop. He's 7 homers, 16 ribbies, which shows me he's just hitting a solo shot or a 2-run shot here early. I'll load up just Devers today in the ribby. I'm not getting all crazy. I don't have to. I try to find a game and jump in on several hitters. I'm just doing Devers today. Could I have done others? I didn't even look. He was just the one guy I looked at, and that's it. I don't have to tell you make it. That's just one game I'm doing today. We could do that. We could do that. All right, picks are tweeted out on the X if you're there. They are now currently loaded up into the chat. As soon as I hit send, we're sending them, but they're not sending. They're circling the wagons. Nate Dogg came in early. I made room, and Nate Dogg popped in. He's like, Boston again? And I was like, yeah, all weekend. He's on the Sean Higgs channel. So I was like, let's go. The cold fade, absolutely. Something about the Red Sox, no matter how good he pitches, bad does not make a difference. Somebody says, smash the like button with the hammer of Thor. There we go. Only bet I have today is Brian Reynolds for a homer, 750. If he hits it, I'll be going on a hot date this weekend. Plus 750. I don't hate the shot. How about those A's? I know they lost, but come on. Them and the Royals have showed us the season considering where they were time a year ago. I'm seriously impressed with both teams. The Royals, again, you know I talked about the Royals early in the season. I thought if they can get some pitching, if Singer pitched well, came back, and if Ragans pitched like he did, they'd be all right. Lugo's pitched above board. And the young bats. I mean, everybody got Bobby Witt, but Vinny P's pretty good. MJ Melendez, another young guy. Sally Dogs. And the A's team, am I high on the A's team? Are they better than advertised? They're going to win some games. I don't think they're good, though. I'm not impressed by that team at all. Also, Sean, I have a bone pick with you. The Pac got third yesterday when you said Judge is the best player on his team. I love Soto, but come on, Judge is a top 5 baseball player. Come on. I don't know. I like Judge. What did he pop out to third base yesterday with a guy on third? Judge? That's more, listen, Timo, you know that's more geared to Mr. Numbers. Judge. I hope you like Judge because that's who you got for the next 10 years. You're not getting anybody else. You're not getting Soto. He's not staying. What's this team do? I said yesterday. Hi, Dollar General. Where are your banged up cans of peas so I can get the discount JD Davis, please? I'm shocked. The Yankees didn't go after Dallas Keuchel. The fact that the Brewers got him for $1 and then traded for Aaron Savali, who has a 6 ERA. Where are the Yankees on a guy like that? Like, shouldn't the Yankees be calling the Nats about Corbin? The Yankees. Oh, man. They're not going to make the playoffs. It's going to be fabulous. Red Sox aren't beating my Yanks today either. I'm pissed at the bullpen blew yesterday. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, they're bad. The problem is the bullpen, when you're using them in April and May and taking out pitchers in the 5th inning because I got to watch a 3-1 lead. Let me get fancy. That's why you're a crap coach. That's why the team hasn't been good in. When's the last time they won World Series? That 15 years ago? Seems terrible. You got an overworked bullpen. The staff is not. The staff could be good. It could be good if Gill could last the whole season, which he's not. If Cortez wasn't a half a year kind of pitcher, if Rodon was ever healthy, and you have Cole. Then what else you got? You got Bupkis. You got Judge and you got Soto, and that's it. Maybe Volpe. This guy. he's the next. He's the next Jeter. Let's hope he's Starlin Castro or Didi Gregorius before you get him at Jeter level. Right now, he's Bobby Meacham. Writing out teams with fingernail polish. Got me down. You like that on my for the OF page? Davis is coming to Argentina to win it all. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Or you could don't cry if you take me to see Evita. Remember Evita Davis? Ever hear that movie? Look at this handsome man. Facebook, YouTube. Nate Dogg says Natty's first 5.5 with my guy Mackenzie Gore. St. Louis. Listen, you know I'm not high in St. Louis State, so you want to go Natty's? Sure. Astros first 5 with Hunter Brown, who's turned it around. I get it. Speaking of Hunter Brown, they're the Sugarland Space Cowboys, Astros minor league team. I liked it better when they were the Sugarland Skeeters because, man, there's a whole lot of Skeeters. Minus 140 for the Space Cowboys and their mascot Orbit. Lane Gretzky's in the house. Higgs, I got the Sox and the Devers RBI in my pocket. Nice to see we're both the same. Yeah, 125. I will take a shot at a 125 with that guy. He's got 7 homers versus the Cat. Why not? If I go 0-3, I'm 0-3. I'm still up over 3 times with Ribbies. I'll be all right. Lane is smashing like. Hit that like button. Soto, the Mariners. I'm telling you, I said this yesterday. Soto, I can say Soto, the Mets, right? You think that guy's going to spend money? Who knows? If the Cardinals dump Goldie and Arenado, this is my thought, right? I think I said this the other day. You dump Arenado and Goldie somewhere, get nothing back. I don't care. Just free up the payroll, and then you got that money to sign Soto. Listen, Cardinal fans, they're good fans. It's a solid friend. I mean, he goes there. That's a good spot to play. You go there, sign a 10-year deal, and go in the Hall of Fame as a Redbird. That is the spot. Mariners, I don't know. Listen, him and Julio Rodriguez would be a nice little combo. Card should have dumped him last year. I agree. Should have dumped him last year. The Cardinals are in second place, and they're going to think like, oh, you just got to – this isn't the NCAA, so we just got to get in. Dude, the team is bad. Lynn, Gray, Flannery, Miklos. That's who we're hoping. Lynn, Flannery, right? They got Jack Flaherty? No, he's on – who's the other – I'm saying Flannery. He's on Detroit. Who's that other pitcher they have? Now I got to go to their roster because I'm thinking of somebody else, pitcher, old guy. Miklos, Gray, Gibson. You got 3 guys in Miklos, Lynn, and Gibby who may or may not break down at any point. Sonny Gray is usually just a first half, almost 3/4 kind of guy. What else are you doing on this team? Look at the averages. You got some young guys. I'm telling you, trade Arenado. He's 34. He's not getting any younger. He's not getting any better. I'm trading him and Goldie and whatever. I just want to get out of those contracts and go after Soto. Today's plays for me, Red Sox, Stros, and the Natties, in case you're interested. The Devers, Ribby home run. First home run. Oh, man. Mr. Numbers will post the yawning baby. He's going to be happy because I talked about him in the poll. And Aaron Boone, he thinks he's the first guy firing Aaron Boone. I see a lot of Sixer love out here today for the Sixers. Moneyline Markel in the house. Listen, we're not talking any basketball. Not for you, Moneyline Markel. I just saw it on Twitter. LeBron James' son's playing today against the Sacramento Kings. Do you care, Davis? I don't care. Summer League basketball. Joke. Just another reason to talk about La Floppy La Baby for 2 months over the summer. Terrible. Let's get excited about a team going to finish in ninth place, barely make the playoffs. What do you think about total in the Yankee game? 8.5. I want to go over. The bullpen is bad. Is Boone going to let Cole come out here and throw 7, 8 innings? And even if he did, is he not going to give up runs? Let's check out. I got to go to Baseball Reference, but we'll just go back here on coverage here. The last time Cole faced the Yankees, 8-1, the end of August last year. A tidy 4 innings, 7 hits, 6 earned runs, a walk, four Ks, and 2 homers. Our guy Devers delivering as always. No, thank you. No, thank you on that under. I want to go on no, thank you on that under. Bronny under 50.5 PRA. Get the pen out. Bronny under 15.5 PRA. Moneyline Markel. Got you covered, fella. Never mind. I'm staying off the total. I mean, just bet the Red Sox. Yes, you can't bet how they are 4-14 or whatever the heck their record is. You want to come and take an under with that team? They've gone over an 8 of 10 with a push. It could be 9 of 10 depending on what you get the number at. And now all of a sudden they're going to come in and shut teams down. You're on a losing streak and you're in a huge funk because the pitching is bad. Not like they're winning games 1-0. Five to 3, 8 to 4, 3 to 2, 5-4, 8-1, 9-3, 16-5, 9-2, 12-2. These are all losers. 9-2, 12-2, 9-7. Oh, there's a 3-1. So they're good for a low scoring game every once in a while. 8-3, 8-1 loser, 17-5 loser, 7-6 loser. There's a 4-2 low scoring game. 9-3 loser, 8-4 loser, 8-1 winner, still an over. 4-3 loser, 11-5, 10-1, 4-2, 6-4, 3-1, 2-1. I mean, that the total is 8.5. Let's go back to the beginning of June. How many games are under 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a push. 5. Push. 6. Push. 7, 8. 8 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. 31 games. 31 games. 23. We had 2 pushes, right? 21, 8, and 2 games have gone under 9. And if it's an 8.5, we could make it a 23-8 run to the over. Get that. The Yanks are bad. Number 7, home run for Pitt today, under 9. I don't know who number 7 is. But Markel, fade Cole, real good strategy. Got me sounding like Mr. Numbers. Explain to me why you like the Natties as favorites. I can never take the Natties as saves. Gore is a really good pitcher. Now, at home, he's not been that great, but against lefties, St. Louis, I believe, is a 210 hitting club. Not very good versus lefties. Gore's a pretty good lefty. So that would be why I'm taking a fave there. And again, it is a short fave. I could have went, what is the run line here? Plus 155. I mean, I guess normally, let's be honest. We had San Diego last night run line. You know me, Mark. A lot of times, like, oh, let's just do run lines here instead. But Gore's numbers at home, not the best. Overall, I like them a lot. I don't like St. Louis one bit. Cardinals, the number 2 worst hitting team in the league, 219 versus lefties. 219 versus lefties. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Um, Red Sox have the most strikeouts versus lefties, but they're hitting 250 versus lefties. Any other lefty kind of matchups you could talk about that? I'm on the lefty page here. Cubbies versus lefties. How are the Cubbies versus lefties? They're not too bad. Cubbies one of the better teams versus lefties. Maybe you think about what are they versus lefties? Middle of the pack. These games aren't today. What games aren't today? What are we talking about? Maurice's house. What a comeback last night. New York and the Padres? New York who? Didn't the Yankees lose? Padres never in doubt. Pitt had 7 home runs yesterday against the Mets. That's right, they did. Load up A. I don't care. I'm just about winning the game. Remember, Nate Dogg, if you had the Pirates yesterday, uh, it's still minus 120. You didn't get extra cash for them scoring double-digit runs. You don't get, they don't come after you, as our guy Ross says. If they lost 15-5, you don't have to pay extra for a bad loss. It's just a win. 7 homers is impressive. Almost want to go against them today now. That's the reason why I want to fade them today there. Just as Shula says, a smasher like button. Who wouldn't? Why wouldn't you? Davis, Minnesota Lynx in the Nobody Watches League. It says Boston Yankee total 9. Give me a Boston team total over 3.5. Yes. Brian Nunn. Hello. All the mofos in chat didn't smash or dead to me. Let's we got that many non-smashers on the YouTube, Jess. Let's see how they are. Let me see. Now, of course, as soon as I go to YouTube here, it's gonna probably freeze up. I changed the little thumbnail today. I put a little base. All right, we have 12 votes on. Well, oh, Jesse, you're on Winning Free Picks. You're not on Sean Higgs. Because the Sean Higgs votes are for Mr. Numbers, Yankees, fire Boone. Yes, should have been fired years ago. No, we got to vote for no. And then it says, it's Judge's fault, PED Ron Kittle. That is coming in third if you're on Sean Higgs YouTube. So if you're on Winning Free Picks, go to Sean Higgs and vote in this poll as well. Why wouldn't you? PED Ron Kittle. What's there not to like about that? Marie says, Rays, Nats first. How'd the Rays go yesterday? Remember, I take the Rays. It's Shane Baz. He hasn't pitched in 2 years. That's my Nelson from Simpsons. Natty's first 5, yes. White Sox first 5. Here we go. The White Sox are alive. Crochet. What is the number with him? Because he's laying what? He's a fave today, and they won yesterday. 150? You want to lay 150 on the road with this guy? I didn't even finish up. I was too worried about the White Sox. Oakland A's money line. If I come back with the A's, I don't hate it. Take that, little doggy. Cade Povich, Maury's son. Maury Povich, anybody? You're not the father. Phillies. Suarez versus Spencer Schwellenbach. I like the Braves here. I think Suarez is hitting a little bit of a wall. Tired arm time. And then Markel is laughing at something I said. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Mr. Numbers has to come in and have Higgs explain how he said he's not a Yankee fan anymore. That is a total fraud, bandwagon fan talk. I said that when they were getting Judge instead of Soto, when they should have traded for Soto and not signed Judge, that was my point. Why are we paying Judge $40-something million? Let him walk. Save that money for Soto, who's 9 years younger than the guy. I'm not a huge Yankee fan anymore. I don't, and you should know this because it started in basketball season. I told you that I haven't cheered for a team in, man, I can't remember last time I was all diehard on a squad. Even when the Yanks were good, I shouldn't say that. 96. I'd probably stop cheering for the Yanks. I got to sneeze. Hold on a second here. Sorry. I probably stopped cheering for the Yankees slowly to just going away from them after probably the 2001 season. Like they got rid of Tino, they brought in Giambi. All that kind of nonsense where they got rid of the other guys. Um, I guess I was happy they beat the Phillies. I remember I was watching. I was in my new home. Um, we just bought the house, and it was playing the Phillies in the World Series. It was Halloween. I remember I was washing the floor. We had hardwood floors. I was like, and it was an older home. I had a nice house, old built-in bookcases and a fireplace. Fabulous Jersey home. Um, I was happy they won, but then it was such a slow. Then it was time for Troy to go. Like Posada was old. Pettit was old. Jeter was getting old. Like Jeter was like you were in a no-win situation. You had to pay the guy 40 million for him to stay, and it was like Jeter, what the hell are you doing, bro? Take the discount. Old George would have probably put you in as like a partial owner or something on the club. Some kind of whatever to offset if you really wanted all that money. But it was time. Like everybody should have went at once. It should have been no Posada, no Bernie, no Mariano, no Jeter, Joe Torre. They all should have gone out together. It was that was over with. You could They still try to piece crap together. Like, yeah, let's. But it started with Giambi coming in over Tino. Didn't like that. I mean, come on, let's think about those teams. Randy Johnson came to the Yanks, won 17 games with like a 5-something ERA. So I've slowly been not a fan of a cheering fan of a team in about 15, 20 years. And forget even NBA. Forget I can't. The last time team I cheered for was Barkley and the Suns against Jordan. 'Cause I was a Barkley guy. Um, care about hockey or soccer, tennis. I mean, football. Uh, think I gave up on Dallas. That was more recent because I liked Romo. I guess the never firing. Well, I mean, McCarthy's bad. The Mad Clapper before him, Jason Garrett was terrible. Yeah, I don't cheer for teams, you know that. Total from bandwagon. I'm not a bandwagon guy. I'm a Yankees. Terrible. Nobody watches league. It's terrible. WNBA. I know who they are. They know who they are. Hit the like button. Should be ashamed of themselves, he says, Jesse. Club America. The heck is this? Minus 138. I have a future three-peat of what? Is this bowling? Club America? Stop, Jesse. Smash it, Jesse. You'd be proud of me. The like button. At least you're not smashing melons like Gallagher. Remember that? Like that was just wacky TV back then. This guy came out on stage and smashed watermelons and uh, bananas, just had a sledgehammer and hitting things. It's comedy. Lane, that's what 5-1 lead yesterday. I'm right back on him today. Plus 104. I'm also taking Colorado at home again. Yeah, tough loss there. I thought people were going to get crushed with fading Corbin, but they got to win. Rangers taking money. Not shocked. Mr. Number says Jesse and Hyman Roth are bailing on Higgy for what reason? Money? Well, I mean, they're going to Ranger talk. What are you doing? Devers home run boosted at plus 390 FanDuel. There you go. It's better than the 245. So yeah, 390 boost. I can't, I can't throw boosts in here like that because people don't have the boost. I try to keep it generic numbers. Yeah. I mean, they've been seen for the last 2 weeks. I've been doing the hosting, except for the one day Ross is on. Michael B's in the house. Davis is in the house. Los Angeles Football Club plus 175 win Western Conference regular season. Is this soccer? Because the Los Angeles Basketball Club Lakers are gonna maybe win the in-season tournament again because that means a lot to them, but they won't make the playoffs. Only like Taj at home. Yeah, he's got good numbers at home, Taj Bradley. Michael B. Well, good night yesterday. Giants money line. They pulled it out there. Sox, Stros team total over. Took it on the Pirates under. Yeah, that wasn't a bad one. D-backs. Second time this week, Seawold that cost me money. He's a bum. I just didn't like that spot. I mean, I took the Padres run line. I mean, they got out to an early lead. It was back and forth. In a game like that, though, Mike, like you could sit and be like, "Oh, he cost me the game." You, you scored 6 runs in the top of the ninth, right? So, if that's the thing, you can be like, "Well, I'm Padre fan." You'd be like, "Well, Suarez cost me the game." You can't look at it that. I mean, you were down. You had no right even taking a lead in that game. Davis says the Netherlands minus 175. Are people from the Netherlands called Neanderthals? Neanderthal Netherlandians? Julian, my guy, good to see it. Cardinals today. Oh my goodness. What are we doing betting on St. Louis? No, thank you. Rangers, yes. Jays in Seattle. Oh man. Tough. I mean, Hancock, he's a young guy for Seattle, and I don't like betting Seattle because they can't hit, but I don't know if I want to take the Jays. If you're taking the Jays, just do a run line. Get the big payday. Get the big payday. Take the Sox. Well, if you're not the Sox, yes, you have to have Sox all season, all series. You got to take them because they're gonna do. They're at worst they do 2 out of 3, and there'll be dogs in every series, every game. I cheered for the Raptors when they upset the Warriors for a variety of reasons. You're a Canadian. JW, Club America Mexican Soccer League. Thank you, JW. Like, what's Club America? It's Club America. They play in the Mexican Soccer League. Interesting. It's like Jumbo Shrimp. Just doesn't seem to be lining up together. A Marcos minute? Really, fella? We've already covered like every single game, Gio. So we like the Sox. We like the Stros. Believe it or not, I like Tyler Anderson and the Angels, even though they've dropped, what they've lost, 5 in a row. Texas at home, the Mets, the Nats, the A's. No opinion. Toronto or Seattle, just run line either side, whoever you like. I would look at a run line Cleveland. Sorry, Michael B. It's Reds run line. Only way to bet there, 160 for 100 green. White Sox would be a first 5 or a run line with Crochet. Give me the Braves. Under Dodgers. Again, 160 to Royals. It'll be maybe another under there. Maybe another under. I like the under yesterday there. I'll probably like the under again today. And under in Arizona with B Fatty on the hill. Mr. Number says, Wager Talk guys never lose. They banned Mr. Numbers because I called them out. Well, you're not banned here. I'll let you talk your nonsense, even though when you say Judge is great. Judge is Ron Kittle on PEDs. All right? That's it. Back on Christian Walker props today. He's on fire. I got the one prop. All I got today, I just went Devers, Ribby, home run, and first home run. I'm looking for a nice home run from him in the first inning and cash all this for a cool 900, almost a dime here with this when this all hits at once. First inning home run, and we're sitting pretty on a Saturday. We're sitting pretty all season with our props, but football, FC's typical football club. Yeah, no, I know it's football club. I know what it is, JW. I just say, I'm not a huge soccer guy. So when I see that, I don't know, like it's a Mexican soccer. I didn't know if that was MLS. Like you throw out football club, what is it in? I don't know what it is. There's How many different leagues? Michael B says Strohs. Yes, Red Sox. Yes, Giants team total over. He's the homer guy. He doesn't like Logan Allen. Kyle Harrison, no. I want to back the Giants again, but I don't trust Harrison on the road, much less coming off the injured list. There you go. That's why I said Cleveland run line. Jesse, I'm not bailing on Higgy. If Wager Talk knew what they were doing, they would be recruiting Higgy. You know what's funny? Like, Carmine followed me after you guys went over there. He started following me on Twitter. But I don't know if that's because I commented on a picture with him going out to dinner with Crack, and I'm friends with Crack. So, best of luck. Yes. Well, listen. I will once I'm officially in after Ross leaves this week. I will make sure we'll take your ban off of the Winner Circle channel there, so you could comment. But I'm going to tell you, if you start making old folk jokes, I don't know how that's going to fly over there. Under KC, yes, Davis, I like it. Mr. Numbers appreciates the poll. Hey, good job. I hope you chose that. Was that the 4 option? Judge is a PED guy. I hope you chose that one. It's Judge's fault. PED Ron Kittle. It's got 12% of votes. 50% of the votes on Sean Higgs says yes, and it's only 8 people. 8 votes on the yes. 25% said they should have been canned last year. A vote for no, and we got a vote for it's Judge's fault. PED Ron Kittle. I know, right? Winning game, don't care. See what's a bump. I understand. Didn't they trade for him? I'm just saying, Mike. And I get it. You come back in a game, you think you should win, and then you lose like that. But let's be honest, you had that game chalked up as a loser. I mean, me, I'm better forget it, right? I'm not watching these things. So I see the score early. I saw the Padres up. I was like, all right, that's a nice win. I thought I'm going to bet a winner there. I see 10-8. I saw 8. I'm scrolling. I see 8. I'm like, 8 runs. I'm like, that's a loser. And they scored 10. I was like, wow, crazy. Julian says, old man, sweaty linen in the sun always dominates. Listen, he's a pro kind of guy. I just don't like St. Louis. I can't believe they're in second place. It just tells you how crappy the Cubs have played. The Reds underachieving. The Pirates aren't that good. I want St. Louis to unload all their vets and rebuild. I think they can do it. They got a decent farm system. They got decent scouts. Satio, you're welcome for the Marcos Minute. Where's Marcos? Mr. Numbers won't comment on Judge nonsense talk. Stop Gio's laughing at Mr. Numbers getting banned on Wager Talk. He's banned everywhere. He can't respond to people on Twitter. He can't respond on Picks and Parlays channel. Under 13.5, El Paso versus Colorado in the minor leagues. It's El Paso. El Paso. Under El Paso, Colorado. All right, I'll take your word for that one. I'm thinking Colorado minor league baseball should be an over. Is it in El Paso? If it's in El Paso, I'm going to say over because it's going to fly out of Texas. You know that, Davis. See, I have to mention people who are banned on channel stuff like this. And again, I really don't get crazy kind of troll talk because I post records. I say I have a losing season in the sport. I say it's hard to win in 4 sports at a time, all the major sports. So I really don't get a lot of stuff like that. But, people, you got to take your losses. I had a losing basketball season for college hoops. All right, that's fine. NFL, college football, I won. Baseball's winning. We had a hockey season where the playoffs cost us. I think we lost $20 for the year. NBA, we had a winning season. And I think I said on here before, for not just me, for any person as a seller kind of guy, when you're on sites, again, I don't know any of the sites I'm on, and I'm on 100-something sites. You sell a package, whether it's a week, more season. You don't put something up. You get that email. Oh, you gotta put something. You gotta do. I gotta. And then what? It's not something I'm betting. If it wins, great. What if it loses? Affects your leaderboard. Affects your record. You stink. You know, it's everybody's not rational. You should know this, Mister Numbers. You said Brunson's better than Michael Jordan. I sit here and jest and I joke, and you see my reaction. We talk about who. Let's throw in, Drazen Petrovic better than Steph Curry. You know, Derek Coleman's better than Kevin Durant. I'm being silly. People don't take that. There are a lot of sets of people. They don't want bad things posted. It's part of it. That's why you gotta be honest. I think I'm pretty transparent with my wins and losses. Mr. Numbers first official get the pen out today. Here we go. First official get the pen out, Mr. Numbers. New York Yankees under 9. Get the pen out. Cole will show up. See, I understand they can't hit. I don't know if Cole shows up. That's the problem. Does Wade Truck post records? I think they do. I do not know. I'm not on the channel. And I had reached out way when I was working with RJ Bell over at pregame. I was going to get on there, and Shiny Detroit left there. I wrote him an email. I was like, "Hey man, just on the channel. I'll get on there." He never even responded. Really, bro? All right. Mike says, "Well, not to be a jerk, but I kind of understand the whole speaking in third person thing is kind of like with Mr. Numbers in the third person." I think it's pretty funny. I think it's kind of. Should I speak in the third person? Like Ricky Henderson? Ricky's gonna get up there and hit today. I think it's funny. Charles, we got to good afternoon. Watch from the Bahamas. Look at this guy. You're sitting in the Bahamas, relaxing. Hopefully, the hurricane or tropical storm, whatever it was, passed over and you're safe. That's number one. But you're just hanging out and you got the midday money show on. But look at that. I was telling somebody today, Charles, I went to a farmer's market to get some eggs, and I was asking for some beaches around, and how my daughter just loved the Atlantic Ocean. We're at the Jersey Shore, to beach house down there, and we were in St. Thomas or somewhere. We took we were in Royal Caribbean. We took a cruise for like a whatever it is 7-9 day cruise, and we're somewhere, some beautiful Caribbean beach. She's like, "Yeah, this is terrible here. I don't like this because there's like no waves. Forget about the crystal blue clear water, just not humid down there. It's just beautiful." Maybe I should move down a nice island somewhere. Thank you for tuning in, Charles. Yanks win 6-3. Pens out for that one, T-Money. T-Money. New York Yankees win 6-3. I mean, what is that about? Can't help it, Michael B. I'm used to calling myself the third person. Mr. Number shows up when he's at like the food store. How are you today? Well, Mr. Number's just doing good today here. I found everything I needed. I had some coupons here. Here's my membership number. And 8 dogs laughing. Just says, Wager Truck posts the same leaderboards that everyone else does. They will provide more info per request. Yeah, I'm sure they had leaderboards. I mean, you need leaderboards today. This ain't freaking 1987. Keep doing your thing, Mr. Numbers. It's funny, right? Too funny. I think we should have a Mr. Numbers Day. And again, his head. He'll be on Twitter today saying, all we talked about today was Mr. Numbers show. We should have a Mr. Numbers Day where all the comments have to be in the third person. Like you have to say, T Money says to keep doing your thing, Mr. Numbers. Davis Heckle says, I like the under 8.5 today, Mr. Numbers. Davis Heckle says under Braves. Yeah, I could do it under Brave. Sure. There's a huge New York Yankee fan base here in Nassau. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, again, as a- and I'm old Yankee guy. Love my Mattingly, Ricky Anderson, late '80s, the '90s crew. It was a really good time. Uh, but eh, the, those 2000 Yankees, I just can't. It was just they just had to have every player had to be like a all star. I mean, let's we got to sign Jacoby Ellsbury. Why? Why you had Brett Gardner, the same guy? Why? Why? And those late Yankee teams, you brought in an old Reigns, Boggs, Strawberry, Fielder, like old pro kind of hitters. Ruben's here, like just you didn't have to have top dollar guys at every spot. Mr. Numbers will never trust anybody's record unless they post it for all to see, like your site saying. Yeah, I mean, listen, they're not my their sites I'm on. Um, some sites do this. A lot of sites do it. If they're real sites, they'd have them on there. Mr. Numbers is person. Mr. Numbers is a way of life. Jesse Shue is a fan. Mr. Numbers. Look at this. Thank you too. This guy, listen, this guy's head's going to explode. We're going to hear about some guy's head literally exploding somewhere in New York City because of the Today Show. So you're not admitting Craig Hodges is not better than Steph Curry. I don't know about that. Listen, we could insert a lot of guys better than who can we say? Danny Ainge. Is Ainge better than Steph Curry? Is Ainge a better baseball player than Steph Curry? How about that? We got to bust out the Danny Ainge rookie card, Mike. T Money showing the whole chat has a day of third person. Can you imagine? How I couldn't even talk like that. How would I have to talk in the third person the whole show? The Iceman like nothing more than speaking third person for here on out. There you go, the Iceman. And Jesse brings out the Iceman sometimes. Uh, that's what I'd have to do like the plus dollar Addy. Plus dollar Addy says we like the Red Sox today. Red Sox plus 160. Astros plus 120. The Nationals minus 125. Prop time. Just Devers. Ribby Homer, first Homer. 6-1. 6-1. All right. Anything else before I go? I'm closing out the poll. 16 votes on the Sean Higgs channel. Really? That's all I get over there? It's Judge's fault. Still holding safe. 50% says Boone should be fired on the Sean Higgs channel. It's just Mr. Numbers and Nate Dogg on Sean Higgs channel. They're the ones on the channel. Comment. JW was here too. JW. I saw JW in the comment section. Let's switch over to Winning Free Pick channel here on YouTube. And again, folk, some people say, "Oh, I don't own Winning Free Picks. That's owned by Picks and Parlays with the Max Wager YouTube channel, American Gambler YouTube channel. I don't own any of these. I'm just a guy. I'm just a capper. I'm just a contract employee. That's all I am." All right, let's see the Winning Free Pick smashing the like button poll. See how that's working out. What they got here? Two is if people forget Seth doesn't play any defense, he's the best shooter, and that's all you can say about the guy. Is he the best shooter? Is he the best shooter? You're playing no defense. Every team takes 93 pointers a game. No. Mr. Numbers is a fan of Mr. Jesse. I hate that he's going to Wager Talk because I think they're frauds, but Mr. Numbers respects Mr. Jesse. I'm surprised you don't know how to figure out how to make duplicate accounts and go in and harass the channels that block Mr. Numbers. Nate Dogg likes Nate Dogg likes to throw Steve Total over against Joe Ryan. Here we look at this one. Seattle minus 163. Women's soccer. Women's soccer. Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, listen, Davis. You'll be the women's soccer king. JW is on the Sean Hayes channel. Michael B is rolling in laughing. Davis says USA Seattle women's soccer minus 163. Or it could be University of South Alabama to go over their win total today. I don't know. I got to get ready for some football pretty soon. The All-Star break coming up. It's good. Maybe I'll pop in one day just to say hello, talk some football stuff. But that's the week I really kind of get down with doing some college football prepping. I think Bird's a great three-point shooter. People want to say Steph, but it's Bird for me. Ray Allen, Reggie Miller as well. I'm not going to argue Bird. Different the prolificness of it. I think that's what changes the dynamics. All right, like button smash 59%. I'm ending the poll here after 18 people. 17 only. But just 14 watching, so that's good. We have more polls, votes than watchers. So I guess that's something I could hang my hat on. All right, I'm rolling out. I got a party to go to. And it's an adult party. Really? I'm going to be 50 in a month. You know who's going to come over? Probably my mom over. She's my mom. Have some cake. I think my wife's going to make me a nice Oreo cheesecake. Yummy. That's it. I'm having a party. It's just another day. Just another day to bed. I'm out of here. Thanks everybody popping in. Again, like button's on the way out. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. I will see you Sunday. Yankees stink, Mr. Numbers. Have a good one. Bye-bye.